Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Okay folks, I'm Tina Hui with Follow Coin, and we're here at BitGo headquarters in Palo Alto. BitGo with Will O'Brien. Will, please introduce yourself.
Hi, Will O'Brien, CEO and co-founder of BitGo.
So, here you've got some big news today.
We do, yeah, very exciting announcement today. So today we're announcing that BitGo has secured the first ever Bitcoin theft insurance from a major A-rated large insurance underwriter called Excel Group. Excel Group Insurance Companies. We worked with another broker called Insurance Innovation Group that's run by Ty Sagalow, the former chief underwriting officer from AIG, to structure this custom comprehensive Bitcoin theft insurance and add to our services, our security services overall. So it's a really exciting announcement. BitGo is thrilled to be partnering with Excel Group. BitGo and Excel Group have worked together on this project. Excel Group came in, we started working together, they got to know the company, and they got to know multi-sig as a core component of our security infrastructure. And as multi-sig is the future of Bitcoin security, it's really exciting that a large underwriter has gotten its arms around multi-sig and decided to enter the market with a underwriting risk of Bitcoin theft and loss. So
are you guys the first Bitcoin company that they're working with?
I think that's the case, yeah. I mean, as far as I know, that's the case. I think this is this is a first time that a major underwriter has evaluated the comprehensive risk of Bitcoin theft and loss. If you look at, there's been a number of attempts at insurance to date, and those have been in kind of two camps. One camp is what's called a captive, where a company puts its own balance sheet up as insurance against loss, and so you raise money, you put money into that captive vehicle. And the other approach has been kind of a crime policy. Insurance crime policy is one where you are insuring the risk of, say, on-site employee theft of cold storage keys. And so, both of those are good for the early part of the market, but as the market scales, we really want to move to a place where it's more like cyber insurance. And 15 years ago, cyber insurance was a very hard to quantify risk. It was something that the insurance underwriters didn't really get very well, and now it's very commonplace. And so this is the first time that we're seeing Bitcoin looked at like a classic cyber policy. That's
incredible. I mean, so what does a classic cyber policy look like?
Well, thank God I'm not an insurance expert myself.
But
that is why I mentioned before, we brought on Ty Sagalow. He's an independent broker. He was the chief underwriting officer at AIG, and he pioneered several types of insurance, like Y2K insurance, some elements of cyber insurance, reputation insurance, other areas in his career at AIG and other firms. And he approached us, and we started working together to say, okay, what are we really doing with Bitcoin? Well, we are securing keys, right? And in multi-sig, we're securing multiple keys. And on top of that, we have services that we run, services around co-signing policies, services around spending limits, services around user roles and user access, whether it's with BitGo Enterprise, our web product, whether it's with BitGo Platform API. And in any case, you look at that, it's really a set of operations, technical operations, and it's data storage. And so we work together with Ty and with the underwriters to build a comprehensive plan around protecting the risk what would happen if one key was compromised from BitGo? What would happen if BitGo servers were compromised, and so forth? So the exciting announcement today is that BitGo is now able to provide a stronger guarantee to its customers. Every paying customer of BitGo, we're going to guarantee $250,000 of theft or loss if they're using BitGo out of the gate. And that guarantee is backed by this insurance policy. So we are the insured, and then our customers are getting the benefit of a BitGo guarantee. In addition, we're going to offer to customers as part of our software as a service package, can pay additional fees to get a higher guarantee. So it's a way for, when you look at the market, multi-sig is great, BitGo is a trusted player in the space, but for some customers, having that final peace of mind of having insurance or having an insured vendor, in this case having BitGo be insured, and knowing that there's a backup, there's a backstop in case something happens to the coins, is really powerful, and it helps people get over that hump and not only select us but also grow their business.
Oh no, that's fantastic for the entire ecosystem, because there's a lot of hacking going on, not just in Bitcoin but on the web itself. So I think it makes everybody feel better as a consumer, especially, or just a customer for you guys, if you can actually feel like there's some security and insurance. So, I mean, I think that's a really big step for the ecosystem for moving forward into the next stages of KYC, AML compliance, and then regulation sort of compliance as well. So, I mean, can you speak to that a bit? What the future looks like for BitGo and like Bitcoin as a whole?
Yeah, I think we're seeing from 2014 moving into 2015, we're seeing the professionalization of the Bitcoin ecosystem. We've seen the advent of platform APIs. BitGo has its platform API we launched in January that's now powering large exchanges like Bitstamp and many other customers, many other exchanges coming online. There are other APIs out there, so you don't have to roll your own security. You can get on a tried and true platform. We're seeing the advent of standards. BitGo partnered with C4 last month. We announced CCSS, the cryptocurrency security standard, which now you can go in, audit your operations and audit your security practices. Where are you generating keys? How are you generating keys? What kind of wallets are you using, transactions, and so forth. So with standards and now insurance, real insurance coming to market, BitGo's now insured with this custom Bitcoin theft insurance. That's going to lead towards a number of things. One, more underwriters are going to get in the game. We're going to see more insurance companies follow the lead of Excel Group and start to say, okay, I can get my arms around this risk. Two, we're going to see auditors, maybe the big four auditors pretty soon, coming in and saying, all right, there's a set of standards I can audit. If this insurance underwriter has vet this company and knows their operations, I can start to get more comfortable behind them, right? And so that's all professionalizing the industry. The outsider to the Bitcoin has looked at all the hacks and the losses and said, what's happening? Can these guys not keep their own keys together? Can they not keep their operations together? So the more we can reduce the hacks, create these protections that will protect consumers, will protect enterprises, the stronger our ecosystem becomes.
So just understanding your insurance policy a little bit, from BitGo's standpoint, you guys work with enterprises, and then does the insurance policy protect all of their customers as well? Is that how it works?
Well, really what we've done is we've taken on an insurance policy ourselves. So if something happens at BitGo, if there's an external hack, if there's an rogue employee, if there's a failure of our technology, and that compromises our customers' funds, then the insurance company will pay that customer back for those losses, provided that it's covered loss and that it's subject to the terms and conditions of the policy. So that is the design. Now, that customer may be an exchange, that customer may be a consumer wallet, that customer may be a remittance service. Anybody building on the BitGo platform, whatever their end business is, if they're using BitGo security technology, BitGo wallets, and so forth for their business, then that can be protected by the guarantee that BitGo offers as part of its services. It's one thing for, a lot of companies say, oh, we guarantee this, we guarantee that, right? Now BitGo's saying the same thing, we guarantee this, but what's unique is that our guarantee is backed by this insurance policy. So you don't have to trust, BitGo's balance sheet and BitGo's venture capitalists that we're going to come to your aid. You now have the validation of a global A-rated insurer. Excel Group is one of the largest insurance underwriters with $45 billion in assets, and by them understanding and getting into the Bitcoin ecosystem by providing this insurance policy to BitGo, it's really a watershed moment for the overall insurance industry. I expect other underwriters to follow. This is really a moment for the insurance industry understanding the Bitcoin ecosystem.
Bye guys.